like to defer my opening statement to my eloquent senior. She would like to speak on my behalf today.
Well, I just want to say that this is 3 of our last games, and as we said in the dugout, it's hard for me to cry and it's hard for me to say goodbye because this was such an amazing season that we had. And we accomplished things that, you know, we never thought we could, and just to have the team that we had and the chemistry, these are memories that we'll never forget, and we were just so excited to be in this regional and to have this opportunity.
Jessica, can you expand on that too? Because I mean, you left it all out here, and that's about all you can ask.
Definitely. Yeah, we were so grateful that we were able to win a MAC championship and play in a regional. You know, it's the 3rd time in school history it's ever happened, and I'm just so happy that I was able to go out with this particular team. It's just been such a fun year, such a great year with these girls, and you know, I'm sad it's over, but I'm glad it happened, as corny as that sounds.
For the other 2 players too, what did it mean to you to play at Miami of Ohio, and then what did you get from that experience?
I mean, it's definitely a chance of a lifetime. Like Coach was saying, there's millions and millions of girls out there that dream of being a Division I athlete, and to get the opportunity to not only play a Division I sport, but to play at Miami is such an honor. To wear Miami on our chest day in and day out, I mean, words can't explain how awesome it is to play at such a great school with great coaches, great teammates. So I'm just thankful that I got the chance to have my career at Miami.
Jessica, it just seemed like one of those days. I mean, nobody really seemed to hit you hard today. The ball just seemed to find places. How do you deal with that when it's bad luck, I guess?
Yeah, we had some bad luck moments, but also, you know, you gotta give credit to, you know, Tennessee and Virginia Tech's players. Like I said, they were finding ways to get on base, to hit the ball. They found holes, and yeah, that's all that happened. There's not much I can do about it. It's out of my control. So
didn't really feel like you were missing spots or not being able to make pay. I mean, it looked like
I can't be very upset with myself. I thought that I was pitching well. You know, defensively we were doing what we could, but they were just finding ways to get on and score.
Coach, this is your 3rd regional, but
Second.
Oh, I'm sorry, your 2nd.
Well, with Miami, yes.
Okay, 2nd regional with Miami.
Her 2nd personally, 3rd in school history.
Correct.
Okay.
They won one.
I think you set a record for runs scored, and as far as this journey was concerned, beating Tennessee, no one had ever done that. I mean, when you reflect back on this season, what are some of the special things outside of that incredible MAC tournament run that you'll remember?
I mean, it's the people more than anything. It's not really the games, because I've played a lot of games and I've coached a lot of games in my life, but I just love these girls.
Are all 4 players seniors here? Sophomore. So you're the only one not crying yet. What as a youngster, what do you take out of this experience?
As a youngster, I take everything that these 5 seniors taught us. I mean, they really, as a class, they're extraordinary. They're great leaders, they're great players, and they're great role models. And I'm definitely going to take what they taught me and bring it for the next 2 years, for sure.
And I think to say one other thing is just that now that we can see that we can compete on this level, a lot of people say the MAC, we've never heard of them, but we play quality teams. We have set ourselves up for this, and now we're just I'm excited to watch what the team can do in the future. I mean, this just sets the bar for them, and now the sky is the limit, and I just can't wait to see where they go next year.
Are you going into coaching?
I am actually in education. I'm an education major and also minoring in coaching, so I hope to stay into the game and to keep moving along with softball.
I was hoping you were going to guarantee Miami was going to win a region. You know, you've graduated. You can put a pressure on the players now. You had another 2 hits today. You really seemed to solve the Tennessee pitching. What were you seeing, and how were you able to be so effective?
Well, my game plan when I step in the box is just to be aggressive. Don't let them get too far into the count. First 2 pitches or strikes, I'm swinging. I mean, for me this weekend, I wanted to give it everything I had and to go out with a bang. And when I got in the box, I was going to swing hard, whether I swung and missed or got a hit. So that was just my plan.
Coach, I guess you probably saw more than, all of us saw more of Ivy Renfro than we thought. What were your thoughts on Ivy? I mean, obviously you've got an incredible pitcher, but Renfro, I think at one point had retired 31 straight batters between 2 games. Yeah. What does she have working? What does she have working for her?
I mean, she throws it hard, and she's not just a one-pitch kind of pitcher. So you can't just sit in there and wait for that pitch. I thought their staff called a good game. It seemed like they were able to keep us guessing and not settle in too much in the plate. Aside from, I mean, I think a couple of our girls were swinging really well, but we had quite a few that were kind of fooled by her. And she's a top-notch player. I mean, she's very, very talented, and I think they'll do well with her tomorrow as well if they go with her.
How big was the first run scoring in a game like that? I mean, that game seemed like a continuation from Friday night. It just seems so airtight. I mean, is it that big of an advantage to get the first run, or at that point, I mean, it's only 1-0 kind of deal? Or?
Yeah, it was still pretty close. You know, I really had wished even throughout the whole day that we had gotten into a rhythm offensively. It just seemed like we'd get started and then we just couldn't push the runs across, and that was too bad because I really wanted to just let the girls be able to breathe a little bit and fight back into the game. But, you know, when you face a good pitcher, that's what they do. I mean, that's what Jess did yesterday. As soon as they started to get a rally going, she shut them down. Yeah. So when you have a great pitcher, that's what makes the game a shutout. Anytime and then I feel like on their side today, you know, they put some runners on, and we didn't help ourselves, but they also, you know, came through. It's almost like they were smelling the blood and, like, going after us once they could tell they, you know, had us on the ropes, and credit to them. And that's a great hitting team, and that's what makes yesterday's win seem even more special now, is because to shut a team out like Tennessee is very hard.
Yeah, I think you're only the second team all season to do that.
Wow. Good job, Jess.
Good job, guys.
Any more questions?
And with the NCAA and everybody at Tennessee did an amazing job to make this, you know, great experience for the girls. So thank you to everybody
Thank you.
that's a part of it.